Let's get educated. Let's get educated. Let's get educated. Bitch, I'm hella hated. I'm hella hated. Let's get educated. Let's get educated. Let's get educated. Bitch, I'm hella hated. I'm hella hated. Well, what's good, ladies and gentlemen? This is the ListenDoctor Radio, and I bring you guys a brand new show today. And I am brought to you by YouTube, Anchor Radio, and Spotify. And you already know what this is. We are the ListenDoctor Radio.
Well, what's good, ladies and gentlemen out there, everybody that's in the world, in the Beagle world, and YouTube world, and Facebook. What's good, what's good, what's good, what's good? Hello. What's poppin'? I am your boy, DJ Fat Boy, a.k.a. The Doc, a.k.a. the ListenDoctor. What's good, man? Today we got a show, man, for you guys, man. Today, I am going to prove without a shadow of a doubt on this story, in this new story, that black people do not care about Black Lives Matters, the movement. They only care about the Black Lives Matter movement when it's someone white doing the shooting. And the reason why I say that is because if you were under a rock and you didn't see, some news broke in a good state, a good city that I love to call Danger Zone. This Little Baghdad, they made the name that it's called Little Baghdad because in Baghdad, overseas in the army, you gotta dodge bullets all the time in the army. These people from this city, these people from this state prefer to say this particular town is called Little Baghdad. And if you don't know what city that is Chicago, Illinois. In Chicago, this is something that's not something that you don't hear every weekend. It's normal. 46 people were shot and 7 was killed over the weekend in Chicago. And this is something that happens every weekend in Chicago. But what made it more depressing, it happened a week after a 7-year-old was shot inside of a McDonald's parking lot with her so-called father was in the driver's seat. And I say that loosely when I say so-called father because they have some more information that came out weekly that just came out about her so-called father and what happened leading up to her father and her being able to be shot and her death. But I know why you guys are here. You wanna listen to the story. Let's go ahead and watch the story. And then when you guys watch the story, I want to give you guys an opportunity to come in, because it is Talk to Me Tuesdays. I want to get you guys to come in and talk to me about it and let me know what you think about it. But this is the story that happened in Chicago over the weekend.
Weekend violence in Chicago claimed 7 lives and injured dozens more.
I'll try to get this going because we got thunderstorm and rain.
The surge in the city
so try to get this going. What up, Miss
Johnny?
Hello.
Deedee and Sean Lewis live at Chicago Police Headquarters with the latest. Hi, Sean.
Hi there to both of you. You'll hear this time and time again. Chicago Police officially telling us that weather and violence do not correlate in the city of Chicago, though if you look at...
I'm sorry about that. It's weather, a lot of weather going on, so it's going to buffer a little bit. We got a storm. Just deal with it for me.
More. The surge in the city coincided with that warmer weather. WG and Sean Lewis live at Chicago Police Headquarters with the latest. Hi, Sean.
Hi there to both of you. You'll hear this time and time again. Chicago Police officially telling us that weather and violence do not correlate in the city of Chicago, though if you look at the numbers, especially this weekend, it tells a different story. The warm weekend weather brought with it a flurry of violence. Across Chicago, gunfire and knife attacks cut short the lives of at least 7 people and injured at least another 46. One of the latest near the United Center at Adams and Sealy. Chicago police working into the early morning hours on Monday. 5 people, all between 20 and 32 years old, were shot as they stood outside. One of them rushed to the hospital in critical condition. This shooting happened just after 11 p.m. Sunday. Police believe the gunshots came from a gray Audi SUV with 3 people inside. On Sunday afternoon, just before 3 o'clock, 2 men were shot here in the 800 block of North Ridgeway. A 40-year-old man survived, but the 34-year-old man was pronounced dead at Mount Sinai Hospital. That shooting about the same time and less than 2 miles from where a 17-year-old boy was shot in the face and killed as he drove in the 4800 block of West Ferdinand. And early Saturday morning, a 35-year-old man was found stabbed in the neck and chest here in the 2600 block of South Christiana. While Area 4 detectives are investigating, no one is yet in custody. Chicago police did make one arrest in a different stabbing, that one happening early yesterday morning on Harrison. They saw 2 men fighting as they were on patrol. As they pulled up, one man started to run away. They noticed the other man was on the ground. They took the other man in custody. Unfortunately, the man who was on the ground had been stabbed to death. We are live at CPD headquarters. Sean Lewis, WGN News.
There you go. There you go. There's the proof that black folks do not give 2 fucks about Black Lives Matters. Because a black child under the age of 10 years old was shot and killed in Chicago. Black Lives Matters. Where's the story on that? If you look online, you see more people like me doing stories on it. But nobody at Black Lives Matters did. Nobody that bleeds Black Lives Matters did a story on it. Why is that, Doc? I'll tell you why. Because it wasn't a white guy doing the shooting. That's why. It wasn't a police officer doing the shooting. That's why. Because if it was so, it would have been everywhere, right? Right? You would think. Black people. This is why I say we are the stupidest motherfuckers on the planet of the earth. Because we act educated. We act so superior. But when it comes down to black people doing killings, no one says anything. No one talks. No one want to open up their mouth and say anything. But I do, and I get called sellout. I get called Uncle Tom. I get called every name in the book. And I still come in and do more videos about it. And I can be, somebody even said, Doc, you're a very brave man. I don't call myself brave. I don't call myself a hero. I don't call myself any of those fucking names. I call myself a truth seeker. I want to see the truth. I want to seek the truth on why we believe that Black Lives Matter so much. But it doesn't matter when we do the shooting. It doesn't matter when black people are out there acting a fucking ass. When the police officers are killing. It doesn't matter then. It doesn't matter. It matters then, but it doesn't matter when black people out there doing the shooting. 47 people murdered. 47 people shot this past weekend. The weekend before that, 58 people were shot. Out of those 58 people, 8 of them died. This week, 47. Out of those 47, 7 died. But in the midst of that, you had young kids being shot, old folks being shot, everybody. And it's okay because the black person's doing the shooting. I do these stories not to piss people off. I do these stories not to shine a bad light on my black folks. But I do these stories to let you guys understand and watch that we are being led a different way. When they do stories about Black Lives Matters, they put it on every TV. They make sure you know a white guy shot him. They make you know a white cop shot him. Why nobody asks a story and say to themselves, why is this something that's always got to be played? You know the guy home address, you know what officer, his ID number, you know the school he went to, you know everything about him. When it's a white guy, but when it's a black person doing the shooting, hey, the only thing they got is he's a registered known gang member. That's it. That's all we know about him. No words has been found. No words has been found on who the killers is. No one came out and said anything. Why is that? I'll tell you why. Because the world is set up for you to show us in a bad light. Right? That's what y'all think. That's not the reason. The reason why you don't see it is because they don't give a fuck, quite frankly. They don't give a fuck of black people killing each other. They don't. It's helping a agenda. But black folks so stupid and have not smart enough to say to themselves, maybe this is what they want to see us do. Maybe is this what they want to see us do? Kill each other every fucking week. So let's not do it. Nobody in Chicago ever said that. None of the gangsters say, you know what? I know they're expecting us to kill each other this weekend. Let me go to each hood and say, put the guns down this weekend. Let's show them that Chicago is not about that shit. It's about surviving out here. We ain't just about killing each other. You would be wrong. And I'm talking to anybody that's from Chicago. If you're not one of those people that's out there saying, put the guns down, so many people that lost their lives, so many of our OGs that lost their lives, so many of our people that lost their lives, so many kids, shame on you. I do these stories to educate people and to let people know that these niggas, and I'm calling them niggas, these niggas is not the everyday black person. The people that stay in my neighborhood, we ain't about that shit. We ain't about killing each other. We ain't about shooting each other up. People work, people got jobs, people got lives, children. My neighborhood is damn near all people that's in their 40s, mid-30s. We trying to live our lives. But in Chicago, you got people in their mid-30s, 40s, 80s being shot by bullets from niggas who do not know how to shoot guns. Because if they did know how to shoot guns, a lot more people would have died with 74 people being shot. And that's a span from Friday to Sunday. That's a lot of people being shot. Getting shot in Chicago is a way of patches. You know how men have to have they first shave their first beard, get their beard coming in. It's a man a way of patches of becoming a man. Woman, they way of patches of becoming a woman or getting a period. Getting a period at 11 years old becomes that people say they became a woman because they got their period. Getting shot in Chicago is a way of passage of becoming a person. You ain't gangster if you ain't been shot in Chicago. You ain't gangster. And that's the problem. I'm the listenDoctor, man. I got more stories like this and more stories that's coming on the channel. Do me a favor, go ahead and hit the links. It's going to be at the bottom of the description box. Go ahead and hit the link. deedee&cecetv and the listenDoctor. While you're there, man, go ahead and check out some of our videos, our reactions. Go ahead and check out some of our pranks. Check out a lot of other things that we got coming for you guys. But just make sure you hit that subscribe button. It's going to be at the bottom over here. Hit that subscribe button, hit the bell, and then go ahead and comment underneath. Let us know what you feel about the show, man, about the what you're watching. I'm the listenDoctor. I thank you guys for coming. And I see you guys when I see you. Peace.